And welcome, everybody. I'm Samuel Reese coming to you live this afternoon. It is championship weekend at the 2021 Little League World Series from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. And in the second championship game of the afternoon, it's the Hank Aaron Championship with Michigan taking on Hawaii. Michigan, a 3-1 record coming into this matchup. Their only loss coming to this Hawaii team. They're looking for revenge, and let's meet the Michigan team.
My name is Jackson Schufelt, and my favorite baseball player is Chipper Jones.
My name is Chauncey Atkins, and my favorite band is Maroon 5.
My name is Lucas Farner, and my favorite actor is Chris Evans.
My name is Ethan Van Bell, and my favorite baseball player is Miguel Cabrera.
My name is Max LaFlores. My favorite team is Michigan State.
My name is Jacob Fergus, and my favorite baseball player is Ken Griffey Jr.
My name is Jackson Sermo. My favorite actor is Robert Downey Jr.
My name is Cameron Thorney, and my favorite team is Ohio State.
My name is Kylie Harris, and my favorite dessert is Oreos.
My name is Noah Bourne, and my favorite baseball player is Ken Griffey Jr.
All right, that is the team from Taylor, Michigan, just outside of Detroit. Their opponents, Honolulu, Hawaii, who have had a rich history at the Little League World Series. And on the bump for this Hawaii team this afternoon in the Hank Aaron Championship is Micah Bennett. He likes to hike, fish, and go to the beach, apparently. His favorite sports team, the New England Patriots. I gotta love that. His favorite singer, Justin Bieber. He also plays basketball and tennis. Very good sports to play as well. So Micah Bennett will do the work on the mound for Hawaii. When these two teams met earlier in the week, it was a 2-0 win for Hawaii, a very competitive matchup. And I think many of us expecting more of the same this afternoon. Obviously, two of the best teams in the country at the Little League level squaring off, the winner to the Little League World Series Championship to face the Tom Seaver champion from earlier today, Ohio, who took down undefeated South Dakota and Gavin Weir. Rick Thorning is the manager of Michigan. His son Cameron is on the team, number 23 for Michigan, and off we go. It's turned into a beautiful afternoon, really. There was the threat of thunderstorms, but it's turned into a very nice day in Williamsport, and the first pitch from Bennett is a ball low. We are off and running in the Hank Aaron Championship. Lucas Farner leads off here for Michigan. And we'll see if he can set the tone here. He's been the leadoff hitter for most of their games this tournament. It's a ball inside, 2-0 now the count. As I mentioned, Hawaii, a rich history. Won the Little League World Series multiple times, particularly Honolulu, where this team helms from. There's ball 3 up high. Michigan were the winners of the Great Lakes region. Hawaii, the winners of the West region. Squaring for the bunt, but letting ball 4 go was Farner, and he'll take first base. It's a 4-pitch walk to open things up for Michigan. And if Michigan were to beat Hawaii in this one, it would set up a Great Lakes final rematch. Michigan beat Ohio in the Great Lakes Championship just a few weeks ago, right before both of those teams headed to Williamsport. Gavin Hewlin, by the way, is the number 2 hitter. And credit to Ohio, the Great Lakes runners-up, making it all the way to the Little League World Series Championship game. Ball 1 delivered outside. Still seeking his first strike is Micah Bennett. And there it is, down the middle to even the count. Looks like the Ohio team took maybe a little quick break after their victory, perhaps got something to eat for lunch, and now heading back to the field to scout their future opponent tomorrow in the Little League World Series Championship, as Bennett painted the outside corner for strike 2. This Hawaii team undefeated. Michigan coming in with just one loss. And as mentioned, it was to this very Hawaii team. That was a breaking ball, fouled off. 1-2 count still. So, yep, the team from Hamilton, Ohio, starting to file in. Very familiar with this Michigan team from the Great Lakes Regional. And that swung on and missed. Strike 3 from Micah Bennett. One away here in the opening inning. And credit to the Hawaii pitcher as he just settled in a bit after a 4-pitch walk to lead things off. That was up in the zone. And it didn't seem like all that much of a convincing swing from Gavin Hewlin. This now rings up the number 3 hitter, Cameron Thorning. His favorite baseball player is Bryce Harper. And this is smashed to deep right field. Kiss it goodbye. A 2-run shot. Cameron Thorning goes yard on the first pitch delivered to him. It's his 3rd of the Little League World Series. And Michigan already on the board after being shut out by Hawaii in their previous meeting a few days ago. An absolute no-doubter off the bat of Cameron Thorning. We've seen all tournament long that he's got the power, and boy, was that on full display here. Deep right field, a 12-year-old does not naturally hit baseballs like that. That was beyond the bushes to the bottom of the famous hill in the outfield at Lamade Stadium. And so 2-0 the score. Michigan already in front. It's quite the start to this one as the Hawaii manager Brandon Sardinia comes out and has a word with his pitcher Micah Bennett, who will try to recover after that 2-run shot led up. And Michigan, with all the confidence in the world after that start, Jackson Surma will step into the batter's box, the number 4 hitter in the Michigan lineup. He goes swinging. No luck on the first pitch, 0-1. Surma, 12 years of age, like most of these Little League players. His nickname is Big Surm. Now the 0-1 from Bennett. This is hit well to third, but a nice reaction catch as Eli Iopa was called into action, and 2 away here in the top of the first inning. Just going back to that Cameron Thorning home run, I mean, he couldn't have hit it better. He was all over that ball in the middle of the zone, and he was fired up with good reason after that 2-run home run and celebrating with his dad, who happens to be the manager, Rick Thorning. Must have felt good for Cameron there, his 3rd of the Little League World Series. So 2 outs and ball 1. Low pitch to Jacob Furcus in the middle of the order. Fun fact, his favorite food, buffalo wings. Now the 1-0. Low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. All smiles from the Michigan fans early on in this one. And it really is a surprising start to this one. Hawaii, the favorites coming in. That's hit on the ground to short. And the throw made in time to Ryan Keanu. So the side is retired, but Michigan wasted no time. How about a 2-run shot? A ball absolutely hammered by Cameron Thorning into right field over the fence has Michigan in front. It's 2-0 already in the Hank Aaron Championship game. And welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. The team from Honolulu, Hawaii, back in the Little League World Series again. And they have had a history of winning at Williamsport. And they're 3-0 in this tournament, wins against Connecticut, Nebraska, and most recently Michigan. So Hawaii, with that 3-0 start, haven't played since Wednesday. So 2 days off to get ready for this one, and their last opponent is who they meet today. Let's meet the Hawaii team.
And my favorite baseball player is Bryce Harper.
My name is Micah Bennett, and my favorite singer is Justin Bieber.
My name is Cohen Sardina, and my favorite subject is math.
Hi, my name is Jason Uitake, and my favorite baseball player is Kurt Suzuki.
My name is Pele Payanel, and my favorite actor is Eddie Murphy. My name is Eli Yopa, and my favorite food is ramen.
My name is Makina Potokyon, and my favorite player is Bryce Harper.
Hi, my name is Keith Nakama, and my favorite actor is Adam Sandler. My name is Zane Soares, and my favorite baseball player is Cody Bellinger.
My name is Chase Thompson. My favorite food is yakiniku. My name is Kikoa Payanal, and my favorite baseball team is the Los Angeles Angels.
My name is Kamal Fassi, and my favorite food is edamame. My name is Patrick Murray. My favorite athlete is Mike Trout.
My name is Ryan Keanu, and my favorite actor is Adam Sandler.
All right, that's the team from Honolulu, Hawaii. You heard it right there. And they will try to respond to Cameron Thorning's 2-run home run to lead off things in the top of the first inning. We'll see the Hawaii offense for the first time this afternoon. And their manager is Brandon Sardina, the father of Cohen Sardina. And Brandon actually played in the Little League World Series back in the late 80s. And speaking of Cameron Thorning, meanwhile, he is on the mound this afternoon for this Michigan team. His nickname's Cam, He's from Brownstown, Michigan, despite playing for Taylor Little League. Brownstown right nearby on the outskirts of Detroit. It's now a 1-1 count to Zach Bagoyo, who leads off for Hawaii. And there's another ball, 2-1 the count. And going back to Brandon Sardina and Cohen Sardina, it's actually the first son-father duo to play at the Little League World Series, believe it or not. And Brandon, now the coach of his son, must be a special moment for him returning to Williamsport. And now the count's full. That's a strike down the middle. What's going on, Rohan? How you doing, man? You missed me in the match. I know, man. Yeah, unfortunately, I had a test to take this morning. I took the SAT this morning, my second time doing so. And it went all the way until like almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And my test location was like an hour away. And the Liverpool-Chelsea game started at 12:30 my time. So by the time I got home, there were only like 10 minutes left in the game. But yeah, I caught some of it. I mainly watched the highlights. But yeah, 1-1. Seemed like a pretty good match. The Reese James handball as Cameron Thorning walks the first batter, Zach Bagoyo. So Bagoyo on first, and this brings up Chase Thompson. Thompson takes the first pitch strike. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, Rohan. Hope you're doing good, man. The 0-1 outside. What's up, Michael? You're born and raised in Taylor, Michigan. Okay, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I'm from Massachusetts, so I have no affiliation with either of these teams. Just a big fan of the Little League World Series, and excited for this one. And that's awesome, man. So I'm sure you're pulling hard for Taylor North in this one, no doubt about it. I can't show the game, Michael, unfortunately, because of YouTube's copyright rules, so I'm not allowed to show the game, but I will be providing play-by-play commentary of all the action. You can watch it on ABC, Michael, so that's where you can find the game. And that's outside, ball 3. It's a full count. You grew up with the Taylor coach. Okay, so that would be Rick Thorning. That's awesome, man. So yeah, looks like you even have connections with the team. Very good. And that swung on and missed. Strike 3 from Cam Thorning. And 1 away in the bottom of the first. How did the test go, Rohan? I think I did all right. Yeah, I took it back in June, the SAT, and I wanted to take it again to try to improve my score since I knew what to expect. So I think I did a little better than last time, because I studied more, and I felt like I was more prepared. Yeah, some sections were difficult, but like the last math section, I felt very confident about. So yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm not really sure what to expect, but I'll get my score in like a couple of weeks. So I have to wait until I know how I did. But yeah, Michael, hope you understand why I can't show the game. It's I would if I was able to, but YouTube has very strict copyright rules. And how about that? Cam Thorning is dealing at the moment. It's a 3-pitch punch out for another strikeout. Down went Ryan Keanu, an elevated fastball, and 2 away here in the first. That's awesome, man. You used to play for Taylor North yourself all your childhood. That's cool, man. Yeah, I can only imagine how cool it'd be if my town made it. Yeah, that must be incredible. And never mind make it all the way to the Hank Aaron Championship. I mean, that is fantastic. Yeah, this Michigan team's been very impressive, and it's a great start after the 2-run home run from Cam Thorning in the first inning. That's hit foul to the right side. 0-2 count. Thorning already getting into a rhythm early on. Did Lukaku underperform, in my opinion? Well, I wasn't able to watch much of the match, Rohan, so I really only saw the last 15 minutes or so, and then I did watch the highlights, as that's a fastball in there for strike 3, swung on and missed. So I can't really say if he underperformed or not, because I didn't really see much of the game, unfortunately, because I was away. And so Cam Thorning, after walking the first batter, was dealing there to conclude the inning. We're through 1, and sorry, I didn't update that. It was the bottom of the first inning. Now we're at the end of the first. 2-0, Michigan in front in the Hank Aaron Championship. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. We're just getting started in the Hank Aaron Championship game. Top of the second inning, Michigan up 2-0 over Hawaii. Looking for revenge after they fell 2-0 to Hawaii just, 4 days ago? No, 3 days ago, actually, Wednesday night. What about the red card? Yeah, Rohan, I have no problem with it, to be honest with you. I can see why people would argue it's that it may have been harsh, but the arm of Reece James, he made a motion to try to hit it, I think, anyways, and it was on the goal line too. So, yeah, I didn't have too many problems with the red card, to be honest with you. But yeah, I know a lot of people are talking about that. Beautiful afternoon in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, the longtime home of the Little League World Series. And Lamade Stadium, just a historic stadium. And so we get set for inning number 2. Back on the bump is Micah Bennett. And the first pitch in the dirt got away from the catcher, Uyatake. Noah Boren, meanwhile, is up at bat for Michigan. Boren now ready for the 1-0. Outside, ball 2. It'll be interesting to see how Bennett settles in after allowing that first inning home run. That's a perfect pitch down the middle. Strike 1. I know, Rohan. Ronaldo back to Man U. Crazy man. Crazy man. Yeah, I'm excited because it's going to be so interesting, just him returning to Old Trafford and seeing how that plays out as that pitch is fouled off by Boren. Yeah, and the Premier League is going to be very intriguing. That's for certain. Yeah, I can't wait for Ronaldo to make his Man United debut. Ronaldo and Messi moving in the same summer, absolutely insane. It's been a fun transfer window. That's for certain. Here's the 2-2 pitch for Boren. He got him. Strike 3 on the outside corner. So 1 away here in the top of the second. A reminder that the MLB season rolls on tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a wild card race matchup in the American League. The New York Yankees out west taking on the Oakland Athletics. The Yankees in the midst of a 14-game win streak, which pains me to say as a Red Sox fan. Strike in there to Ethan Van Bell. Van Bell, the number 7 hitter in the Michigan order. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball, ground to the shortstop, and the throw in time from Payonal. And that would be Kakoa Payonal, his brother Pele, also on the team. So 2 quick outs for Hawaii. And now it'll be Max LaForest at bat. Will I do any Premier League tomorrow? I don't think I'll be able to, unfortunately, Rohan. Just because all of the games are in the morning for me. And I'm not sure. I may be going to my friend's house. And then I have church earlier in the morning. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There may be a slim chance I could do the Man U Leeds game. Or no, not Leeds. Wolves. Man U Wolves game. But I'm not entirely sure yet. Yeah. So I'll have to wait and see. It's an 0-2 count already. And that rises up for ball 1. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Much appreciated. And hope you're enjoying the action. It's been a very exciting Little League World Series. No international teams this year, but still just as fun, even though it is a bummer that we don't have the international team. This is grounded to third. Iopa's there, and the throw across the diamond in time It's a 1-2-3 inning for Honolulu, Hawaii. A bounce back inning, if you like. Still 2-0 Michigan in front. We'll see if the Hawaii bats can come alive next. Stay tuned. And welcome back, everybody, as we get set for the bottom of the second inning. And let's see what we got in the comments. Will I promise a preview video of Man U versus Man City or Man U PSG? No promises. It depends how busy I am when those matchups occur. But yeah, I'll try for that, Rohan. I'll try, man. Absolutely. And so, Cameron Thorning so far, no flyouts, no groundouts, 3 strikeouts on 19 pitches. Not a bad start for the Michigan starter on the bump. And not to mention on the offensive side, he already has a first inning home run. And so we'll see if Hawaii can get their bats going here in the second inning, trailing 2-0. First pitch swung on, grounded to short, and now the throw from Farner. He got him out at first. Nicely done by Lucas Farner. That was, I believe, Iopa at the plate for Hawaii. So 1 away, and this will bring up the next Hawaii batter in the lineup, which should be... Oh, no, it's actually Iopa up at bat right now. I apologize about that. So Iopa steps in and takes strike 1. Man United for Premier League or Champions League? I'm not sure about Champions League, although they'll be a contender for sure. I don't know about Champions League. Premier League, possibly. I'm still going to stick with my original pick of Man City, but no doubt Man United could very well win the Premier League now with Ronaldo. I think that's a very real possibility. Eli Iopa swings at the 1-2 pitch, grounded to third, and the throw is there from Jackson Surma. A quick 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Yeah, it's a very good infield for both Michigan and Hawaii, for that matter. Two teams with very good infield. So if you hit it to the ground, you're likely going to be caught out. But we shall see. A crucial error may be what this game comes down to. It's Pele Payanal at the plate. First pitch just inside for a ball. Really nice afternoon in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. The 1-0, up high, ball 2. Good eye by Payanal. That swung on and missed. Payanal, the number 6 hitter in the Hawaii lineup. 2-1, cut on and miss. Thorning not wasting any time between pitches. Maybe 10 seconds at most. Here comes the payoff pitch inside, ball 3. And that brings up a full count. The Hawaii dugout trying to fire up Payanal, and a heavy swing and a miss. Strike 3. Cam Thorning is on his game right now. He's locked in and he's dealing. We're through 2 innings of play. It's Michigan up 2-0 courtesy of a Cameron Thorning 2-run home run. I'll be back. Third inning is next. Don't go anywhere. Just realized I was muted. We go to the third, and Michigan up by 2, courtesy of a home run from Cam Thorning. And Michigan trying to add on to that lead as we get set for inning number 3 at Lamade Stadium in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. The winner to the championship game tomorrow against Ohio. And so Micah Bennett ready to go for a third inning of work. What subjects, is that what you're asking, do I have right now? You mean in school? Is that what you're talking about, Rohan? As Chauncey Atkins is up at bat for Michigan. He's the cleanup hitter. His nickname is Wheels. I think that suggests he's quite a fast base runner, and you'll see that if he does record a hit. Here's the 0-1. Foul tip. Or actually, it was a swing and a miss, mishandled by the catcher, Uyatake. 0-2. Yeah, well, Rohan, I haven't started school yet. I'm still on summer break for 2 more days. I start school on Tuesday. But yeah, I have, as the 0-2 is coming, swung on and missed a 3-pitch strikeout from Bennett. Yeah, let me think. So that's the 3rd strikeout, by the way, for Micah Bennett. So I'm taking so I have English honors, which is just like an advanced class. So I'm taking English 12 honors. I'm taking human anatomy and physiology honors, which is my science class. And then I'm taking a social studies elective, which is I'm taking AP psychology. AP is basically a college level course, so it's even like above advanced classes. It's advanced placement. Taking advanced placement psychology, and then and that ball's ripped to right field. This is a good shot to the corner, and it drops down beyond the glove of Coden Sardina, and rounding second and heading to third safely for a triple is number 9, Lucas Farner, the leadoff hitter, delivering for Michigan. And then for my math class, Rohan, I'm taking another AP class. I'm taking Advanced Placement Calculus, AB. So yeah, I'm taking AP Calculus. And then for my electives, I'm taking Spanish. Spanish 5 honors. And then first semester, I'm taking team sports, which is basically like a gym class, which is fun. And then second semester, for that elective, I'll be taking TV production. And then actually, since it's my senior year, your required English class, English 12, is only 1 semester. So you get to take an elective second semester, and I'll be taking sports and literature and culture for my English elective second semester. So yeah, that's a list of my classes. As that's fouled off, it's an 0-2 count. Up at the plate, Gavin Hewlin. He's 0 for 1. His favorite Gatorade flavor happens to be fruit punch. 0-2 coming. He lunges out and rips one foul to the right side. The penultimate day of the Little League World Series. As is the tradition, the championship game will take place tomorrow afternoon. It's an 0-2 count now for Chase Thompson, and down he goes, swing and a miss. And a nice bounce back for Micah Bennett, his 4th strikeout of the afternoon. And still waiting on third is Lucas Farner. Well, now up at bat will be Cam Thorning. And first time up, we all know what he did. A 2-run home run. A hit absolutely jacked to deep right field. There was no doubt about where it was heading. We'll see what he can do second time at the plate. First pitch, outside corner, strike 1 from Bennett. Thorning, only 12 years of age, but the way he plays, you'd think he's 17 at least. That pitch was inside. He sliced it foul. Yeah, when the kids in the outfield watching on as fans realize that Cam Thorning is up at the plate, they all stand up because they know what could be coming. Yes, indeed. It's Aspect MC, a dangerous batter, no doubt about it. Appreciate you tuning in. And that's outside, ball one. Yep, calculus, Rohan. Yeah, I do like math. Math is my favorite subject. I enjoy it more than any other class. That's for sure. Yeah, I do like math. As that's upstairs, ball two. Did I have mensuration? Not sure what that is. So how it works here in the US is basically you go up the ladder. So you start with, well, back in middle school, I guess you start with pre-algebra. Then you have algebra 1, as this one is rip foul. Then you have geometry. Algebra 2 is after that. Then you have pre-calculus, which I took last year. And then you have calculus AB. And then after that, calculus BC. BC is just more material. So yeah, that's how it is. And it looked like Callie Harris there got drilled by a foul ball. He was waiting in the batter's box. And so he'll head to the dugout. 2-2 now the count. Thank you, Macy, for tuning in. Unfortunately, I am not allowed to show the TV because of YouTube's strict copyright rules. I understand that you want to see Macy Grace, but unfortunately, on YouTube, I'm not allowed to do that for copyright reasons. But I am providing the play-by-play commentary of the action. You can find this game on ABC. So you can find this game on ABC. Hope you understand. I would show it if I was allowed to. Unfortunately, I'm not. If I show it, YouTube would get me for copyright and my channel could be banned. So who is up to bat? Thank you, Michael Jackson, for tuning in. It is Cameron Thorning up at bat, and a very patient Thorning in a lengthy at bat takes ball 4 upstairs, and runners are on the corner for Michigan. Yeah, no problem, Macy Grace. No problem at all. And thank you, Kenny, for tuning in. Change my caption. What do you mean? I put in the description that this is my play-by-play commentary of the game, and it's on the ticker as well. And on YouTube, no one's allowed to actually show the game. So as that swung on and missed. But you can find it on ABC, Kenny. And appreciate you tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. That's what they call it, Rohan, in India. Yeah, so that's basically geometry, what we call geometry here. Yeah. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he went 0-2. Yeah, so geometry, I took freshman year. So, and then sophomore year, I took algebra 2. And then last year, junior year, I took pre-calculus. And now this year, it's calculus. Here's the 0-2. Got him high, and the runner thought about taking off, and he does. It's a successful stolen base, and now runners on second and third for Michigan. One and two the count. That swung on and chopped foul by Jackson Surma. Surma, the number 4 hitter in this Michigan lineup. This Michigan team from Taylor, the Hawaii team from the capital, Honolulu. And Michigan seeking more damage here with already a 2-0 lead. The breaking ball lands outside, 2-2. Surma, by the way, is also a pretty good soccer player, apparently. A crucial pitch here from Bennett. Fouled off, and staying alive is Surma. Great battle here between Bennett and Surma here, with 2 outs in the top of the third and 2 runners in scoring position for Michigan. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. It's been a blast covering the Little League World Series, as it always is. Another 2-2. That's up high. The count now full. What's up, Karam? Yes, indeed, Karam. We're down to the final 3 teams now, and after this game, the championship matchup will be set, and that swung on and missed. What a strikeout there from Micah Bennett. So yeah, Karam, it ends tomorrow. The championship game will be tomorrow, and Bennett gets out of a jam for Hawaii and keeps it a 2-0 ball game. Bottom of the third is next, and Hawaii looking for their first run. And welcome back, everybody. Michael says you actually have a Little League World Series in Taylor, Michigan every year in August. Oh, do you mean within the town? They have their own Little League World Series. Is that what you meant, Michael? That's very cool. That's very cool. Thanks, Greg, for also tuning in. Much appreciated. Thank you. I appreciate that. Man, yeah, I'm not actually from the Detroit area. I'm from Massachusetts, but I'm always a big fan of the Little League World Series, and you're certainly right, Greg. I've never been to Detroit. Well, I've been to the Detroit airport, but I've never actually been in Detroit. But yeah, I've heard it's a blue collar area where people have a lot of grit, and as you mentioned, it seems like a hardworking city, no doubt about it. Oh, the Junior League World Series. Okay. Thank you. Ball 3RFN. 13 and 14-year-olds. Right. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Okay. I did not know that, actually. I did not know that. I didn't know that that takes place in Taylor, Michigan. Now I understand, Michael. Yep. And so here we go. Bottom of the third. It's a 2-0 Michigan lead. Thanks everyone for tuning in. That's fouled out of play by Hawaii's Chasen Uyatake. 1 ball and 2 strikes. This is a dribbler mishandled by the third baseman Surma, and the throw will be late. A man on for Hawaii. Uyatake reaches base, and Honolulu could be in business here. Yeah, just bobbled off his glove. And Uyatake with a single. I don't believe that'll go down as an error. I'm not entirely sure, though. Yeah, I saw that, Karam. I was not expecting that the Eagles would trade for Gardner Minshew. Yeah, that's interesting for sure. Oh, you grew up playing soccer and baseball in Taylor. That's awesome. Yeah, we got plenty of people from Taylor here on the stream. I don't know if anyone's tuning in from Honolulu as well. But yeah, that's great. That's great. I don't know really anything about the town, to be honest with you. I just know it's in the Detroit area, right? I don't know exactly how far away it is, but just outside of Detroit as strike 3's delivered. Cameron Thorning records his 5th strikeout today for out number 1 in the third. Yeah, maybe you guys know each other. And so now we go back to the top of Hawaii's order, Zach Bogoyo. Bogoyo walked first time up at bat. Says the favorite website is Amazon. This is bobbled at first, but recovered nicely by Thorning, and he throws to first base for out number 2. The runner, Uyatake, advances to second meanwhile. This was hit right at Thorning. He did well. He used his body to block it. Quickly snatched it off the ground and made the play at first. Who do I have winning? Well, before the game, I had Hawaii, in all honesty, as Kaikea Patoki Young steps on into the batter's box. And this is ripped to right, bouncing down in right field and rounding third and coming home is Uyatake. He slides in safely, and Hawaii are on the board here in the bottom of the third inning. Yeah, but as I was saying, as Hawaii cuts Michigan's lead in half. Yeah, its aspect. I don't know. I'm still going to stick with Hawaii. I know we got a lot of Michigan fans in here from Taylor. But hey, I've been very impressed by Michigan so far. No doubt about it. And they played Hawaii tough earlier in the tournament, back on Wednesday, actually, just 3 days ago. Yeah, it'll be a close one. It'll be a close one, no doubt about it. It's a coin flip, in all honesty, as at bat is Ryan Keanu, who also speaks Japanese. It's a 1-1 count. Yeah, exactly. Maybe a rivalry game for Michigan against Ohio. Yeah, we could see a rematch of the Great Lakes final. If Michigan were to win, it would be an all Great Lakes region matchup between Michigan and Ohio. Michigan beat Ohio in the Great Lakes final just a few weeks ago before both teams headed to Williamsport. We've got 2 outs, and that's up high. It's an even count. Yeah. Now, yeah, I mean, oh, that's a great pitch. Thorning with the high fastball got him swinging. Hawaii on the board, however. 2-1 is the score, but Thorning continues to deal. We're at the midway point of this one, and boy, it's not disappointing here in the Hank Aaron Championship. Michigan by a run. We head to the 4th right after this. We are midway through this Hank Aaron Championship matchup. A reminder that college football is back. The MEAC SWAC Challenge kickoff later tonight when Alcorn State takes on North Carolina Central. That's at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. College Game Day is actually there. They produced their show this morning from Atlanta, Georgia, where that game is taking place. Yeah, exactly. Cleveland and Detroit are very close together indeed. And by the way, I'll just call you Michael. There was one runner on base when the final out was recorded by Cam Thorning, and a new pitcher on the mound for Hawaii. It's Kaikea Patoki Young, his second appearance on the bump, 2 earned runs, 5 innings pitched, I should say. And so we'll see how he can do after Micah Bennett went 2 innings. And that will shift things around a little defensively for Hawaii as we get the 4th inning started. Yep, so Payonal has gone to center field, and Nakama has gone to right. Ball 1 delivered. So Sardina taken out on defense. Jacob Furcus, 0 for 1 on the night. He's 5 for 10, however, at this Little League World Series. Sorry, Sardina went to left field. Sorry. So, yeah, Sardina went to left. So, not taken out. He's gone from right to left field. And, yep, Payonal takes the place of Patoki Young in center. This is a ground ball to the right side. Second baseman there, Bagoyo, records the out. Have I watched a Spider-Man movie any day? No, I haven't, Rohan. My brother loves that kind of stuff. He loves Marvel movies. I just never got into it. In all honesty. I know you might think I'm crazy, and hey, you can. I don't blame you. I'm, I guess, a strange person. I'm maybe not your typical person. I love sports. I'm very sports centric. I do like some other things, but I'm just not really a movie person. The TV I watch is mainly sports, as that's a changeup, off-speed pitch, caught the outside corner for strike 2. Get out of here with that, Ryan. Liverpool couldn't capitalize on Chelsea down a man. That's what happened. Here's the 0-2. Yeah, I unfortunately missed most of the game because I had to take the SAT. But yeah, no problem, Michael. Happy to do it, man. Happy to do it. Yeah, I'm an aspiring sports broadcaster. Play-by-play is my primary passion, so I really enjoy doing it. I do, and I'm glad you're enjoying it, tuning in, as that's well outside from Patoki Young. 2-2 the count. Jackson Schufelt in as a pinch hitter for Taylor, Michigan. 2-2 count, bases empty, ground ball to the shortstop. Payonal fires and delivers to first in time. And it's 2 up, 2 down here in inning number 4. Well, outside of that 2-run home run in the first inning, it's been all about the defense for both teams. This will be Ethan Van Bell. The off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. It's the first inning of action for Patoki Young. Patoki Young pitching to Ethan Van Bell, who's 0 for 1. What's going on? Ajax, welcome in. It was Cameron Thorning who hit the home run for Michigan back in the first inning. No surprise there. His 3rd of the Little League World Series. He has been unbelievable. One of the best offensive players at this tournament. I think it's safe to say. Now the 1-1 from Patoki Young. Dribbled foul. 1-2. As Pawtucket Young is in pursuit of a 1-2-3 inning for Hawaii. He gets it. Swung on and missed. Ethan Van Bell comes up empty-handed. A 1-2-3 inning for the new pitcher in the game. Middle of the fourth, it's 2-0 Michigan. The fans enjoying themselves, sliding down the hill at Lamedy. It's a great afternoon for Little League World Series action. Hope you're enjoying this championship weekend at the Little League World Series. And so we head to the bottom of the fourth, a very competitive matchup between two great teams here in the Little League World Series Hank Aaron Championship. Thanks, everyone, for being a part of the broadcast. All right, Rohan, you're requesting for me to watch Spider-Man 2. It's childhood for many of us, and you think I'd love it. All right, maybe you'll convince me to do it. We'll see. I don't know, man. I hope it delivers if I do end up watching it. We'll see, man. We'll see. Off we go in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch swung on, and that drops down in left center for a base hit. Hawaii wasting no time at all. It's a single to left center from Kakoa Payanal. Well, you gotta love the aggression from Payanal. A pitch on the inside part of the plate, and he was all over it, I should say. So a runner on first for Hawaii, no outs. Payanal 1 for 2 on the day. That was his first hit. Overall at this Little League World Series, he's 6 for 10. And here's Cade Nakama at the plate. That's swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. '50th pitch of the afternoon coming from Thorning. And he got him again. Same exact pitch, but it gets away from Van Bell. And moving from first to second for the successful steal is Kakoa Payanal. So he moves into scoring position. And Hawaii posing a threat here in the bottom of the fourth. Yep, pretty much, Rohan. Pretty much. That's ball 2 up high. That's certainly one way to put it. 2-2 swung on, and it's just foul. Nearly fair down the third base line. Diving for it was Noah Boren, but fortunately for him, or rather was Jackson Surma. Fortunately for him, it was just left of the bag, and therefore a foul ball. By the way, Nakama ready for the 2-2, and he goes down swinging. Cameron Thorning with his 7th K of the afternoon, and it's a big first out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. I wouldn't go that far. It's Aspect. I wouldn't go that far. That was a good recovery from Thorning for strike 3. And now the manager, Rick Thorning, will have a word with his son. It's 2-1 Michigan, Macy Grace. Yep, I have the scoreboard up here on screen for you guys to reference. But yep, 2-1 Michigan on top. Hello, Macy Grace. I'm here. Yeah, sorry. The chat might be a little delayed on my end when it pops up. I don't know. And so it looks like there will be a pitching change made. And indeed, Thorning is like a mini Shohei. It looks like his night on, or his afternoon on the bump is come to a close. The relief pitcher coming on. I'll be right back. Welcome back. A pitching change made. So Thorning, who had a home run, a 2-run shot in the first inning, and a beautiful performance on the mound with 7 strikeouts, will head to the outfield. So he'll go to center field, replacing Furcus, and Furcus will take the spot of Thorning on the mound. So those two swap places. 3 1/3 innings pitched, 53 pitches total, just 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts from Thorning. An unbelievable job at the plate. And so now we'll see what Furcus can do on the bump. First pitch is a strike. Bottom of the fourth, 1 out, 1 runner on. And it's fouled off here by Eli Iopa. 0-2 the count. This is Furcus's 4th appearance on the mound at this Little League World Series. 2 earned runs in 6 innings, allowing 4 hits with 3 strikeouts and 2 walks. Here comes the 0-2. He got him swinging. A 3-pitch strikeout, just as Michigan were looking for. 2 away, and that's a big second out. Yeah, a bit cocky, I'd say, from Rohan. Maybe some lies in there as well. Here's Patrick Murray for Hawaii. His favorite athlete, Tua Tagovailoa, of course, a Hawaii native who starred at Alabama as their quarterback and now quarterback for the Miami Dolphins in the NFL. Ball one just outside from Furcus. 1-0 count. 2 outs, a runner on second for Hawaii. The tying run is the runner on second. Pitch was low, but going after it was Patrick Murray. It's now 1-1. Payoff pitch, chop foul. 2 strikes, and Furcus can end the inning here. One, two. Popped in the air. And the shortstop is under it. And the catch is made. Lucas Farner ends the fourth. Hawaii with a runner in scoring position. But he's left stranded. Michigan hold on to the 2-1 lead. We're through 4 of the 5th innings next. We've got a good game on hand. All right, to the 5th inning we go. And back on Wednesday, these two teams met. Hawaii coming on top 2-0 against Michigan. Michigan then won an elimination game against Texas to set up this rematch with Hawaii. And it's Hawaii's first game since that win against Michigan 3 days ago. They're 3-0. Michigan 3-1. And we are ready for the final 2 innings. And this will be a nail biter, surely. At least it looks like it's coming down to the wire with a spot in the Little League World Series championship game up for grabs. And so we get set for inning number 5. Pawtucket Young out there for another inning of work. Beautiful afternoon in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. As mentioned at the top of the broadcast, thunderstorms were actually a threat not too long ago, but when when I took a look at the forecast this morning, looked like everything cleared out, and no thunderstorms in the area for the entire day, and it's looking good for tomorrow as well for the most part. So hopefully all the games, well, just be one more after this goes on as scheduled. This one's pulled to left, but under it for the catch is Sardina. And one away here in the top of the 5th inning. A 2-1 game, Michigan in front. Those 2 runs for Michigan came in the first inning off of a Cameron Thorning home run. Now at the plate, Callie Harris. Harris will step out and calls for time. Now the pitch from Pawtucket Young. Ball outside. A tight game, everything you want in a big game like this, the Hank Aaron Championship matchup. That swung on and missed. 1-1 now the count. Next year, international teams, as long as everything goes to plan and we get past this pandemic, will return to the scene, and there'll actually be expansion at the Little League World Series as that's fouled back. I believe there'll be 2 or 4 more teams. I'm not sure about all the details regarding the Little League expansion, but I saw them mentioning it earlier. And I almost forgot about it because they had mentioned that at the 2019 edition. And I think the expansion was planned for 2020. Of course, that the Little League World Series didn't happen last year, and then no international teams this year. But once we get back to the regular format with international teams in the fold, we will see an expanded Little League World Series. Harris takes ball 2. Even count. No runners on. 1 out. That's fouled off. Harris stays alive. Michigan certainly wouldn't mind adding on to the lead and providing some comfort. And that's up the middle. Base hit for Michigan and a runner on base for Taylor. Yeah, I suppose, Rohan. I do put that in the description that it's my play-by-play commentary, but yeah, perhaps. I mean, people should be aware that no one's allowed to actually show the game on YouTube, because no one's allowed to. But yeah, as there's 1 out, 1 runner on for Michigan, and they could be in business. This is Lucas Farner, who delivered a clutch triple last time up. Unfortunately for Michigan, it didn't result in anything. But yeah, he's tripled. He was walked first time up and scored in a run. And the 1-0 is outside. 2-0 the count. Callie Harris on first for Michigan. And that's hit well to right, but under it for the out is Nakama. Harris stays put. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. And so in steps Gavin Euland, the number 2 hitter in the lineup. 3rd time through the order here for Michigan, by the way. And he paints the outside corner, does Pawtucket Young. Strike one delivered. Hawaii trying to keep it a one-run ball game. Now the 0-1. Outside, 1-1 the count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, an all or nothing swing right there from Gavin Yulin. An opportunity to end the inning here for Pawtucket Young. Thoughts on Arsenal? I don't have to say much about them. They're in big trouble. I mean, that was an embarrassing performance against Man City. Yeah, well, Arteta should be on the hot seat by now, as that's hit foul, unplayable for the Hawaii infielders. Harris will head back to first. It's a 1-2 count. And that's low and inside. 2-2 the count. A runner on first for Michigan, 2 outs, top of the 5th inning. The winner to the Little League World Series Championship tomorrow, where Ohio awaits. And it's fouled off, so Yulin extends the at-bat, at least another pitch. Thank you, Slave, for tuning in. The score is 2-1 Michigan, as I put up the scoreboard right there where I'm pointing, right there. So for your reference, for those of you tuning in, it is 2-1, Michigan in front. And this ball is hit to right field, but an easy out for Nakama. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's been a tight one, and it stays that way. Bottom of the 5th is next. Don't go anywhere. Hawaii trying to take the lead for the first time tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. I'll be back for more. Don't go anywhere. Bottom of the 5th, and Michigan leading by a run. They haven't trailed yet in this game, trying to keep it that way. Hawaii will have other ideas. It's only a matter of whether or not their offense can deliver here, as Hawaii are down to their final 6 outs. It's been a very exciting Little League World Series, even though it's been an all-U.S. field rather than the traditional 8 U.S. teams and 8 international teams. This time, all 16 teams from the U.S. because of COVID restrictions on travel that prevented international teams from participating this time around. Hopefully, it's back to the regular format next year. First pitch to Kamau Pasi is fouled off. 0-1 is the count. And Pasi takes ball 1 outside. Furcus out there once again here for the 5th inning. Kamau Pasi, a pinch hitter for this Honolulu team. In the dirt from Furcus, 2-1. That's hit well. It's on the ground. It's a shortstop, but fielded even better by Lucas Farner. He's been great at shortstop for Michigan today. And 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Top strikers and top players in the Prem right now. Oh man, that's tough to say. Well, when it comes to top strikers, I have to say Ronaldo. I'm not gonna do an order, but I'll give you my top 3. Ronaldo has to be put in that conversation. Probably 1, honestly. Now that Ronaldo's in the Premier League, Lukaku, I have to say, top 3 striker, no doubt about it. Then I'd put probably as stepping up to the plate for Hawaii is Zane Soares. Soares, another pinch hitter, his favorite baseball player, Cody Bellinger. To round out that top 3 list, I'd probably have to go with, that's outside, I would say Mo Salah. So 1-1 the count. And that swung on and missed. Thank you so much, Bryce. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for tuning in, and thanks for the kind words. Yeah, I am looking to pursue a sports broadcasting career. So yes, play-by-play commentary is my primary passion. But yeah, I'd love to try being a reporter too, and anchoring, being a sports talk radio show host. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, my number one passion is being a commentator. So yeah, that's what I hope. I hope I can become a professional play-by-play commentator. That's my goal. Yep. I really enjoy doing it as well. As the 3-2 fouled off, and Zane Soares stays alive here for Honolulu, Hawaii. 1 out. The base is empty. Hawaii trailing by a run here in the Hank Aaron Championship. Another full count pitch. Ball 4 it is. And so Soares will take first, and Hawaii will try to build off of this with a runner on. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully the next Stephen A. Indeed. I hope so, man. I mean, that's certainly ambitious, but I appreciate the kind words, Bryce. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I love doing it. And yeah, people have told me I have a really good voice for it. So I guess it's made to be, me being a sports broadcaster. Zach Bogoyo up at bat. He's 0 for 1 on the day. It's a 1-1 count early on in the at bat. And that's a half-hearted swing, fouled by Bogoyo, the number 1 hitter in Hawaii's lineup. Looking for out number 2 is Furcus. Yeah, I heard that there were rumors of that happening, Karam, that Michael Irvin would be a guest, would make guest appearances. So yeah, is that official? He'll be on First Take with Stephen A on Mondays. Yeah, now that Max Kellerman is not on the show. And there is strikeout number 2, Jacob Furcus, with a big second out. Patiently waiting at first is Soares. Yeah, he is hilarious. Irvin is hilarious. I've heard him before as a guest on First Take, and he's been on the NFL Network before. Yeah, he's pretty funny. He is. First time up, Pawtucket Young reached on a single. See what he can do here. The first pitch is a foul ball. A deep breath from Furcus with an 0-1 count. Up high and ball 1 taken. Pawtucket Young with the RBI earlier on, and this is popped in the air. Foul territory, and the catch is made. An overhead catch. Jackson Surma made the necessary adjustment and will bring us to the 6th. Michigan holding on to a 2-1 lead. They're an inning away from setting up an all Great Lakes region final at the Little League World Series. What a catch. And can Michigan close it out? We'll see. The 6th inning is next. Don't go anywhere. It should be a thrilling ending at Lomedy Stadium in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. It's now the final inning here between Michigan and Hawaii. 2-1, Michigan in front. There are only 2 runs of the game coming in the first inning after a 2-run home run from Cameron Thorning. Will that be enough for Michigan to punch a ticket into the Little League World Series championship. We shall see. Aiden says, let's go Hawaii. All right, there we go. We got a Hawaii fan in here. Certainly have plenty of Michigan supporters in the chat, but great that we have a Hawaii fan as well. And yeah, we'll see if they can rally here in the 6th, Aiden. But first things first, Michigan at bat in the top of the inning. And Cameron Thornton, speaking of him, will lead off. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, Bryce, how first take is with Max Kellerman no longer on the show. Yeah, it should be intriguing. And so Patuk Young once more out there for another inning of work. This is popped into foul territory, and the catch is made by the pitcher himself, Kaikea Patuk Young. So one pitch and one quick out. And unless the scoreboard is wrong on ABC, apparently that was the second out. So I don't know. I think that's wrong unless they were still at a commercial when the inning started. But they have it recorded as 2 outs. So I guess we'll go by that. Thank you, Dragon Space, for tuning in. Another Hawaii fan. There we go. Ball 1 delivered to Jackson Surma. And now we got Boom Pow in here saying Hawaii with the comeback. All right. All of a sudden, the Hawaii fans are coming in here trying to rally Honolulu in the final inning of action. There's a strike, 1-1 to Surma. This is hit high into the air and a near collision. But there for the out nonetheless was Patuk Young, the pitcher doing it all. And yeah, it was a mistake on ABC's scoreboard. That is now the second out indeed. So 2 away. I'm pulling Hawaii viewers like magic. Yeah, apparently so. Apparently so. Yeah, now we got Dave rooting for Hawaii. All right, this will bring up Jacob Furcus for Michigan. Ball 1, just low. Furcus is 0 for 2 on the day, 5 for 11 at this Little League World Series. Now the 1-0. No runners on, and that's a great curveball. Swung on and missed. The count now even. The 1-1 coming. Outside and in the dirt. Ball 2. It's been a game that hasn't disappointed with a spot in the championship game on the line. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Bagoyo's there, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Hawaii. It's down to their final 3 outs. Hawaii will try to stay alive next. Michigan will try to close it out. 2-1 is the score. You won't want to miss the bottom of the 6th. It's up next. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. This is all what it comes down to in looking at the Little League World Series bracket. Earlier in the day, Ohio took down South Dakota, and Ohio now awaits the winner of this one between Hawaii and Michigan. That championship game to cap off a great tournament will be tomorrow, 3 Eastern time. And here we go. Bottom of the 6th, we've got Aiden saying Hawaii are going to come back. Aspect cheering for Michigan, as well as Katie. Thanks, Dominic, for tuning in. James pulling for Hawaii as well. Got a great wealth of fans on both sides, which is lovely to see. And here we go. Hawaii's last chance in the bottom of the 6th. Strike one taken by Keanu. And that's a swing and a miss for strike two. Yeah, good question, Fritz. I'm not sure. I don't think so, because there's some players from Hawaii not wearing masks. There's some that are. So I guess it's just a personal choice. Maybe some of the players, they're just choosing to wear a mask to err on the safe side, or their parents are making them. I'm not sure. As the 1-2 is fought off by Keanu to stay alive. But yeah, I did notice that, Fritz, that Hawaii are, to my knowledge, I've been watching the tournament over the past week and a half. To my knowledge, they're the only team that has players, wearing masks. So I'm not sure exactly. As there's a check swing. He went, says the umpire. Furcus with his 3rd strikeout. He's fired up. And now Michigan 2 outs away from victory. No problem, Boom Pow. Glad to keep you up to date with all the action. I appreciate it, man. Johnny rooting for Michigan. There we go. So here we go. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. No runners on for Hawaii. Looking to rally here in the 6th. Kakoa Payanal at the plate. The shortstop 1 for 2. He singled earlier. And there's strike one down the middle from Furcus. Michigan looking to hold on. Anxious times. This is a grounder to short. Farner's there. Throw in time. Out number 2 for Michigan. And they're now 1 more away from the upset victory over Hawaii. The Michigan crowd getting really loud at this point. And it will be Micah Bennett stepping into the batter's box for Hawaii, trying to keep their hopes alive. And he fouls off the first pitch to the left side. 0-1. Oh, you were just kidding, Fritz? No, I don't know. I don't think that Hawaii's players are being forced to wear masks on the field. As I mentioned, some are, some aren't. I don't really... I think it's just the choice of the players. Is that's ball 1, high and away. That one in the dirt. Did it hit him? Yes, it did. It clipped the leg of Hawaii's Micah Bennett. So he'll go to first, and now the winning run steps up to the plate for Honolulu. Yeah, this was a rare wild pitch from Furcus, and yeah, caught him right on the leg. Yep. Bounced off the leg, and now the manager of Michigan, Rick Thorning, will have a word with his pitcher, Jacob Furcus. Anxious moments here in the final inning of play. So Furcus ready to go. And up at bat, Eli Iopa. Yeah, it's quite the ending we're in store for here, no matter how this plays out. And it looks like Cade Nakama will be put in as a pinch runner. Yep, so that will be the case. So Micah Bennett comes to the dugout, and his replacement is Nakama as the runner on first. Yes, I am a neutral here, Rohan. I'm from Massachusetts, so I have no rooting interest here. I was just hoping for a good game, and that's exactly what we've got. First pitch fouled off by Eli Iopa. Now the 0-1. Another foul ball. And Farkas needing just one more strike now. We have 2 outs, Trey, and a runner on first for Hawaii. 0-2, just missed, barely outside. A good eye from Iopa. Another ball up high this time. Who am I pulling for Wyatt's baseball clips? No one, to be honest. I have no rooting interest here. As I mentioned, just rooting for a good game, and that will do it. Swing and a miss from Iopa, and Michigan are on to the Little League World Series Championship to face their Great Lakes region foes in Ohio. It's all over in Williamsport. The final score, Michigan 2, Hawaii 1. What a win. What a game. You have to feel for Hawaii, who suffered their first loss at the Little League World Series, which eliminates them. A great battle, which was highlighted by the defense of both teams. And Michigan on to the championship, and it'll be a rematch of the Great Lakes region final where Michigan beat Ohio. Those two will square off again tomorrow afternoon. I can't wait for that. Credit to Hawaii, always a threat in the Little League World Series to win it all. They've had great success over the years at this tournament, but in the end, they just fall short. Absolutely, boom pow. Nothing for Hawaii to hang their head for. It was a well-played game. Well-played game from both teams. Credit to both teams. We had 2 really good Final Four matchups today in the Tom Seaver Championship earlier and in the Hank Aaron Championship today as Michigan pose with their banner. Hank Aaron champions are the boys from Taylor, Michigan. And that should be a fun one tomorrow. Michigan, Ohio. Who would have thought that 2 teams from the Great Lakes region would square off in the Little League World Series Championship? Well, that's how it's played out. And that'll be a great, great game tomorrow afternoon because Ohio are getting hot when they need to the most. They're playing their best baseball right now, as we saw earlier when they took down an undefeated South Dakota team. So coming into the day, Hawaii and South Dakota were undefeated. They both go down, suffering their first loss. Hawaii and South Dakota will face off in the consolation game tomorrow. And then for the ultimate prize, it will be Michigan against Ohio tomorrow afternoon. Well, credit to Michigan, man. They've had a heck of a tournament. Appreciate all of you guys who have tuned in this afternoon. Really well played, competitive game that came down to the final play, really, to the final out. What's the temperature there in Pennsylvania? I'm not sure. I know where I live in Massachusetts. It's actually pretty cool in the mid 70s compared to how it was before. It's currently 80 degrees Fahrenheit, Rohan. I know you guys go by Celsius in India. That translates to 27 degrees Celsius. So pretty comfortable for a summer day. Could be worse. I know here in Massachusetts it was in the 90s earlier in the week, and it was in Williamsport as well. And Michigan will run around the outfield with their Hank Aaron champions banners in celebration. They're now 1 win away from the ultimate prize. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was really a fun game to cover, as this whole tournament has been at the Little League World Series. And Michigan's celebrations will go into the evening before they quickly shift their focus to tomorrow afternoon's championship matchup. Oh, is there AC in my room, Rohan? Yeah, there is. There is. No, it's nice and cool here in my house. Yep. Well, it's an all Great Lakes region final. Hope you guys enjoyed. You're from Ohio, but a big Michigan fan. Really, Bryce? Yeah, battle of your states. There you go. I'm Samuel Reese signing off, saying so long, everybody. The Little League Championship is set, and it is an all Great Lakes matchup, Michigan, Ohio. The field started with 16 teams. We're now down to the final 2. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the championship game between Michigan and Ohio. Good evening, everybody. See you next time.